Hey, RCA Church family and others, happy Friday. Welcome back. It's time for your weekly word. That word today is hope. Hope. Hope is such an important word. I hope that you have hope in your heart, in your life today. But you know what? There are many people today that have lost hope or are losing hope. In fact, it just seems like so many things in our world and our society today seem hopeless, don't they, right? There's the war in the Ukraine, there's Israel and Gaza, there's all the political mess, there's the fentanyl pandemic. I mean, gosh, we could just go on and on and on and on. It's hard sometimes to have hope in spite of everything that's around. But you know, we as the children of God, we are called to have hope. So exactly what is hope, Pastor Kevin? Well, let me help you with that. I could get kind of detailed and kind of scholarly in that, but let me just kind of give you a layman's definition of hope, okay? So just like kind of having doubt is faith in a negative direction, hope is having faith in a positive direction. So hope is directed faith, right? It's the key is what direction is it going in? Is it going in a negative direction? We would call that doubt. Is it going in a positive direction? We would call that hope. So hope is faith in a positive direction. Think about that. I'm sure you have faith in a lot of things in life, but how is that faith oriented? What direction is that faith taking on? Are you negative? You know, sometimes when we have negativity, that kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, faith is powerful. The things that we have faith in and believe and say and speak out of our mouth, a lot of times those things end up coming true. So if your faith is always oriented in a negative direction, in the direction of doubt, sometimes we can have some negative self-fulfilling prophecies come true in our life. But if our faith is oriented in a positive direction towards the Lord, towards His promises, towards the goodness of God, then that's hope. That's positive. And friend, I want you to have hope. I want you to be able to direct your faith in the direction of the Lord and have hope. He is the one that in all the mess of society and culture and everything that's going on, you know, you're like, wow, it's hard to have hope. But look, we as the people of God can have hope because our hope is in Him. Let me read to you from Romans chapter 8, verse 22. It says, we know the whole creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time. Not only so, but we ourselves who have the first fruits of the Spirit, we groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for our adoption to sonship or adoption or as children of God. The redemption, it says the redemption of our bodies, for in this hope we were saved. Listen, I want to tell you what this is talking about here in this passage is the redemption of our body. When we pass from this life into eternity, we're going to receive a new body. We're going to be raised to life. Just like Jesus was the first fruits of redemption and He was raised to life, friend, you and I as believers in Christ, this life, when we die in this life, that's not all there is. There is an eternity waiting for us in heaven, and we'll be raised to life, to newness of life in Christ, the redemption of our bodies. That's what this is talking about. Listen, I just want to tell you, if Jesus could do that, Easter's coming up here in just a few more weeks. If Jesus could be raised from the dead, if Jesus can redeem our bodies and give our bodies new life after we die, I just want to tell you, there's nothing He can't do. Here's your word for you today. The hope, but understand hope through this lens, there's a resurrection coming. I'm not just talking about Easter and the celebration of what Jesus has done. Yes, of course, it's that. But because Jesus has done that, because Jesus died and rose again, that resurrection power is within us. And ultimately, it will result in the resurrection, in the redemption of our own bodies. Listen, friend, if the Lord can renew your body from death, there's nothing He can't do. He can touch your marriage. He can touch your kids. He can touch your business. He can touch your mind. He can touch your body and bring about healing in this life. There's nothing that He can't do. I want you to have hope. I know the world seems to be dark. I know that there are lots of challenges. You may be at the end of your rope. You may be about out of hope. Listen, know that in Jesus Christ there's always hope. There's peace. There's joy. Even in the most challenging circumstances, there is hope for a better day. That's my word for you. Is hope. I pray that you have hope today. If you don't, hope is found in the person and in the work of Jesus Christ. Listen, we're going to be talking more about this on Sunday. I hope you'll join us this coming Sunday, 10:30 a.m. right here at RCA Church. We love you. We hope to see you there.